Hello trainer, welcome to One Pokepack, where we open one pack of Pokemon cards. If you're watching this video, that means my internet's been restored. Hooray! Anyway, let's open a pack of the new hotness of Paldean Fates. There's like an adventure pack coming out like beginning of next month, so I may be reviewing that on the channel. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, there's the code. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, starting off with Chimeco, 70 hit points, psychic type, 2 whatever for sleep inducer. Switching one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot, this new active Pokemon is now asleep. 1 psychic and 2 whatever for size shot for 70. Ghastly, 50 hit points, dark type. Single whatever for Allure, draw a card. 1 dark and 1 whatever for Will-O-The-Wisp, 20 damage. Paldean Student. There's more than one there. That's a trainer card anyway. Search your deck for a Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box. Reveal it, put it in your hand. For each Paldean Student card, not including this card, in your discard pile, you may search for an additional Pokemon this way. Then shuffle your deck. Pokemon EX, Pokemon V have rule boxes. Okay. You may play only 1 support card during your turn. Barboche. 7 hit points. It's a fighting type. Somehow. How can he fight? He got no fist. Single fighting for hide. Flip a coin. If heads during your opponent's next turn, prevent all damage from and effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. Single fighting and whatever for Mud Slap for 20. Technical Machine Crisis Punch. Isn't that the punch that Superman did to break reality? The Crisis Punch? Yeah, there you go. It's a Poke Tool. The Pokemon this card is attached to can use the attack on this card. You still need to pay the initial energy. If this card is attached to one of your Pokemon, discard it at the end of your turn. 3 whatever for Crisis Punch, 280. You can use this attack only when your opponent has exactly 1 prize card remaining. Yeah, that's why it's a Crisis Punch. Grapplock evolves from Clobberpuss. 120 hit points, fighting type. Okay, that makes a little more sense. It's an Octopod. It's a Cephalopod. It's got bits I can slap things with. Single fighting for slow acting Syncope, 30 damage. At the end of your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon will be knocked out. 2 fighting, 1 whatever for Macross, 120 damage. Not to be confused with Macross, which is an old 80s anime, which is probably where the inspiration for that came from. Nemona's Backpack. Oh, she might need that. It's a trainer item. Put up to 2 Nemona cards from your discard pile to your hand. Wait, is she hiding in the backpack? That seems odd. We got a Holo of Fido. It is it's a puppy Pokemon. 50 hit points, psychic type, 2 whatever for rear kick, 20 damage. Ooh, we got a Holo of Gengar. Evolves from Haunter. 130 hit points, dark type, ability, Night Gate. Once during your turn, you may switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Single dark and whatever for Nightmare. 100 damage, your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. Ooh. I don't want to sleep through that nightmare. We got a foil of Great Tusk EX. He is ancient. They are ancient, I guess. 250 hit points. Fighting type. Ability, Quaking Demolition. Once at the end of your turn, after you attack, if this Pokemon is in the active spot, you must discard the top 5 cards of your deck. Damn. Single fighting, 3 colorless, 3 whatever. For Great Bash, 260. This attack's damage isn't affected by the effects of your opponent's active Pokemon. So if they have resistance to fighting, no, they don't. Got basic steel energy. Alright. See what I'd play. I don't know. Yeah, it does some great damage, but guess if you use an ability where it switches out. But well, I mean, if you got something that can manipulate your discard pile, then that's not so bad. It's alright. Hell of a retreat cost. 4? Goddamn. I like this Gengar. I like Gengar in general. I like the whole evolution chain. Yeah. I mean, switch. There you go. There's your one-pack combo. Have him attack, switch it with Gengar, boom. Then you don't have to discard 5. There's your one-pack combo. Yeah, it's basic, but I mean, there's other basic Pokemon that do better things. So unless you got a stronger evolution form, I'm not feeling this. Not a great dog. It's a good dog. All dogs are good dogs, but not a great dog. That is an if-then. If you got 2 Nemona, then you could put it in your. Then it makes sense to have it in your deck. Not exactly good for drafting. If you I do like this one. I think I stated that before. I got this last time, but I do like those abilities. Basically, hit it for 1, let it be knocked out, and then move on to the next. That, like I said, that's So yeah, that's pretty good if your opponent is winning. Again, I'd probably sideboard this. It's alright. You know, if heads, you don't have to take any damage. Otherwise you're SOL, especially with 70 hit points. That would be cool to run a playset of. I don't know what a playset for Pokemon is. Probably 4. Maybe 3. I don't know. I need to look up the deck building rules. Until then, that's pretty good. Especially if you play your 3rd or 4th one, you can get all the Pokemon in your hands. And then put them all into play. And then maybe win. I don't know. That's pretty good, Ghastly. I do like this one. Pay 1, draw a card. Pay 2. Deal damage. See, like I said, this one, I mean, they were exactly the same, except that one has a lure. That one's a better. Plus, I like I said, I like to get the Gengar evolution chain. So, kind of cheating a bit. That's pretty nasty. Bring out a sleep. Bring out a Pokemon, put them to sleep, hit them with Psy Shot, and go about your day. Let's see here, the MVP. Let's see here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give it to the student. Because, like I said, you get more of them in play. The more you have, the more Pokemon you get to draw, the sooner you can obtain victory. So that is Pokemon Paldean Fates. I guess, well, Fate wasn't really with us on this one, so. Hey guys, I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Until then, have a Poketastic day.